Hello, everybody. I've recently had something happen, and sorry, somebody stupid just drove in front of me, and it was not pretty. It was not going to be pretty. So, some things have happened, and friends, family, stuff happens, and things change, and a lot of stuff goes on. But I want to talk to y'all about something very important to me. I went personally through it. I've had to deal with it, and that is depression. It's a really bad thing to go through, and I've went through it. I've got family who's going through it. I've got friends who are going through it right now, and the best. I hate to say it, but the best way to help with depression is medication, especially when it gets really bad. And I'm talking about really, really bad. It's the only way sometimes. And I know for a lot of people, especially a lot of guys, it's hard to do medicine, and for some women it's just hard to go to the doctor, but go to the doctor. And if you think the doctor don't help, then try to go to a friend, try to go to a family member, because some people have experienced that, and some people have gotten through it without medication. I myself, I had to take medication for a few days, and then I felt a whole lot better, so I stopped taking it, and I still feel better about what's going on and everything, and I can still get through my days without having to think about killing myself, or just not eating, or just not doing anything, not feel like I'm doing anything, because I have a baby on the way, and whenever I get down or something, I just think about the important things, like, what would my family think if I'd done that, or what would my girlfriend or boyfriend would think of me doing that, and how would it affect my family in any way, shape, or form. So just know that you're not alone. People go through it every single day, every single time. So don't think that you're doing this alone. If you have problems, Facebook me. Messenger, I have Messenger. Email me. I have plenty of emails that you can contact me with. I can help you. I can try my best. I can, do whatever I can. But I am only one person. But there are thousands of people who went through it and can go through helping you. So don't ever feel like you're alone. And if you feel like you want to kill yourself, just think about the family. Think about your family and your friends. What would they go through? Really, they do love you. Trust me, I know. They love you. And if you were to kill yourself, think about what they would think about. Think about how they would think about you because you killing yourself. I've thought about myself plenty of times. What would my brother think of me? I know he picks at me and stuff, but if I killed myself, he would probably call me a coward for not sticking up for my own self. And I'm not trying to be mean, but bullying's bad too. Yes, I understand that. But if you don't take a stand with something, just with anything, you're never going to succeed in anything. always take up for yourself. Always think about yourself first before you think about other people. Unless that other person's going through a harder time and you really and truly love that person, or a family member is going through a hard time and you truly want to help them, always think about yourself. Because in this world, that's all you've got. That's all you've got is yourself. Just sum it down. Your parents made you. Yes, they're your parents. But they can only do so much for yourself. Or for you. I'm just saying you can only do what you want to do. You can only amount to what you want to amount. You can only do what, you know, you can't, but can do it alone. This is what I'm saying. And also, just to put it out there, this whole racism, it just there's no need for it. There's no want for it. I mean, I don't want it. But it happens. It happens. You know, people are bad towards other people for their color. I don't really care. I was raised to not care, to not judge who you are by the skin of your color. I make fun of those people. I sit there and laugh at them just for the fun of it. It's not a bad thing. Do I feel like I have to give somebody what is it called? Repensation or something like that for what my ancestors done or what anybody else's ancestors done? No, I don't. You want to know something? White people owned slaves too. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did. In that same era too. In that same era, black people also had slaves of black color too. British had slaves. British also had Irish slaves as well. But you don't see them asking for reputation or anything, or money for stuff. That's just a pathetic way to deal with something that is bigger. You know, all the media and everybody, they bullshit around about this stuff, and they're like, oh man, somebody was shot. White on black crime, huh? We'll post that. We'll see how many hits it gets, just because it's racist. They just want you to think of something to benefit themselves. That's all they want to do. That's all they feel like they need to do. And you're just feeding to the fuck fest there is, and to whatever's going on. Now, I'm not a conspirator. I don't believe in that. Somebody's controlling them. So hard to not explain something. Somebody shot somebody because they were mad. Okay? That's how it happens. People kill people. It happens. There's no good or bad. You're just getting me on a rant today. But no, I do believe in a lot of stuff. You'll see that later on as the vlogs get more and more intense. I'm going through a lot right now because me and my wife are going through a lot. It's not just us individually, it's us together. And we have to get through it, and us individually have to get through it. for us to work together to basically get through it. And it's hard. I've only been getting a few hours of sleep. Now, when I say a few hours, I'm not saying, oh, I'm missing 2 hours of sleep. No, I'm missing like 4 hours of sleep too. Sometimes even waking up in the middle of the night and then going back to sleep and then getting up and feeling tired. You know, sometimes waking up in the middle of the night and just not going back to sleep. And maybe getting an hour left and then going to sleep in an hour. Yeah. So stuff happens, and I just want to know, just you to know that there are people out there to help. There are also things that you can do yourself to help yourself. And I'm just saying that helping yourself is also just as good as getting help and getting somebody to help you. But you've got to want to help yourself first. You've got to want that. You've got to push and strive to help yourself. If you don't want to help yourself, then what is it worth? And then what do people think of you then? Because people do judge, no matter what. People are going to judge about you, whether you like something or you don't like something, or whether you didn't want to help yourself. Am I saying every suicide's a cry for attention? Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe it was just a cry for attention to help somebody. Maybe it was a cry to want to be something that they wasn't, or not wanting them to be them. But you can change yourself. You really can. Time. Well, you really can. But only you can. That's the problem. That's the problem with society. That society doesn't want to change. Some little people want to make it bigger. But how are they going to make it bigger when everybody else is wanting to make it their own little world? Think of yourself. But also think about this world that you're living in. That's one thing I gotta say. Think about this planet that you're living on. This green earth. Something like that. But, like I said, I'm getting on too much of a rant. And I'm very sorry for that. And I know this one sounds like it's just a bad thing. But it's not. A friend today just came up to me, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'll let you know. His girlfriend, I'm not saying any names. I don't care if you know them. Don't put them out there in the description. Don't do anything like that. But his girlfriend had a miscarriage, and it hurt him a lot, to the point where he was just delirious. I mean, he just kept going and just kept. I mean, he was just talking at a mile a minute like I'm doing right now, and he just kept on going. And he's like, I just can't believe this. I can't believe this. Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? He kept shouting into the air, and he just didn't know why this was happening to him, and I tried to slap him, and it didn't work. So, well, that went out the shithole. But after he ranted to me and everything, he felt better, and that's what I'm saying. Get somebody that you can rant to, somebody that won't speak or won't talk, somebody that's a true and loyal friend or a family member and that doesn't speak to somebody else, because you need somebody there to talk to. You need somebody there to rant to sometimes, just to get your anger out, just to get your frustration, your sadness, anything out, and just get it out there and out in the front. Most of the time, talk to your girlfriend or boyfriend, to sometimes those are the loyalist people out there is your boyfriend or girlfriend. Those are the person you should trust the most. That is the person that, you know, you should be all in for. All balls to the walls, boys. But damn dogs, mate. Damn dogs. Sorry, there was a hot dog stand that said damn dogs. But I just wanted to make that public to you that, yeah, his girlfriend had a miscarriage, and he just kept. He didn't know what to do. I mean, he didn't know if she hated him for it, or if, I mean, you know, stuff happens. I mean, they didn't plan on, you know, wanting a kid, and I'm not trying to be mean, and to him, he's not trying to be mean either, but he was glad it happened when it happened now, because it was so early. It didn't hurt her. That's what he was concerned about. Did it hurt her? Is she alright? You know, will this affect her in the long run? And he said no, it didn't. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine now. He's okay. She's okay. But something else went happen too. She didn't let him know that she didn't want a kid. She feels so insecure about him. Now, I'm not trying to be mean or trying to be ill rash or something, but there are some things that you can't explain that you know, you're not prepared for, and that happens. People aren't prepared every day for anything. I mean, shit happens all the time. Now, am I saying that they went at it the wrong way? No, nobody goes at it the wrong way. There are people who, you know, who can't accept this, who want to have an abortion. To me, I can't explain that whatever happened, and now, if you were in a subsequently, you know, raped or something, you know, I would understand that. But if you laid down in bed and done it yourself, you deserve it. I mean, plain and simple. You lay down, you do it nasty, and then you just, there's nothing more to explain about it. It's just, that's it. That happens. Shit happens. You just gotta grow up and deal with it. My brother, he's having a kid right now. And does he want to have a kid right now? Hell no. In fact, I don't even think he's grown up enough to even have a kid myself. Even I don't think I'm grown up to have a kid. And I'm having one right now. But me and her were planning. Me and her have been for the past year. And so it finally happened. And I'm happy. And you know, I'm growing up, I'm doing my things, and I'm doing it right. You know, and I'm building that up, and you know, just stuff happens. There's stuff that you can't explain. You just gotta suck it up and deal with it. And like I said, I'm pro-abortion I'm pro-abortion for the right situations, not the wrong situations. See what I'm saying? But then there would be people that were like, oh, I've been raped, and now I have this kid. But you what? That's just a pitiful story for yourself. And if you don't want a kid, fine. Don't lay down and have one. That's just as simple as that. You know? Be safe when you're doing something like that. Be safe when, you know, you're taking that next step, or that Netflix and chill person, or that instant message person, or, you know, all that shit. Be protective against yourself too. And all these kids having STDs and stuff now, gonorrhea, all that shit. Man, the reason why you have all that shit is because you're not protecting yourself. Just protect yourself. Like I said, think about yourself. Because I know if you're not thinking about yourself right now, how you going to be thinking when you have a kid? Because you have to protect that kid for the next, I'm going to say, 18 to 26 years. You're going to have to take care of that kid. You will. After that, they're on their own. And they have to go out to this cruel world. And what have you taught them? If you haven't learned anything yourself, what have you taught them? Nothing. You've not taught them anything that they need to know about life itself, or helping their views, helping them have a mindset to accept things, but yet to have their own values to accept themselves. It's stupid, and I know I keep ranting on about stupid shit, but it's not stupid shit. It's shit that needs to be told. It's shit that needs to be set an example for, or things that, you know, need to be told to somebody, or need to be told to a class that is arrogant in themselves. I am 21, and I am telling y'all this. I am 21, and I see stupid ass decisions being made every single fucking day of my life. Sorry for the language of all this, but it happens. And I know it happens. I know people do stupid stuff. I know, you know, things aren't going to change or anything, but it's worth a try. It's worth a try to get this video out to y'all. Yes, I'm driving. Right now I'm driving from the hospital to the house because I have to go get stuff. Because I have to take care of my wife. I have to take care of my baby. I have to do shit to get shit done.